Spain has been too authoritarian and not open enough to dialogue when handling the Catalan crisis. This is what most Europeans think, according to a survey by a Spanish think tank. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. Europe's image of Spain has worsened in the last year, and how Madrid dealt with Catalonia's push for independence might have a lot to do with it. This is what a report by a research group suggests, as we'll tell you in a moment. On our show today, we'll also look at a strike carried out by doctors and healthcare workers across Catalonia. More than 80% of Europeans know about the political conflict between Catalonia and Spain, discovered a think tank. This is higher than ever before, and participants have also said they are critical of how Madrid dealt with it. And the most skeptical are people in countries where Catalan leaders have faced extradition requests by Spain.
The image Europeans have of Spain has got worse, according to the Real Instituto Elcano think tank. Now, more people than last year see Spain as troublesome and authoritarian. The possible reason, says the report, is how the 2017 independence push was handled. Most of the people in 10 EU countries who took part in the group survey said that Madrid has been too authoritarian and not open enough to dialogue. The new Catalan foreign minister commented on this during a visit to one of his predecessors in the post who is now in jail, Raúl Romeva.
I que cada cop més l'opinió pública a Europa entén que nosaltres el que volem és ser un poble lliure, un poble en pau, un poble amb justícia i que això se'ns està dificultant.
People from Belgium, the UK and Germany were among the most critical of Spain. In fact, the judiciaries of these three countries were the only ones in the EU facing extradition requests for Catalan leaders in the past year. The poll also shows that most people interviewed said independence would be good for Catalonia and bad for Spain. And over 8 out of 10 knew about the political conflict, which is an increase. Also today, pro-independence group Omnium found its headquarters painted with swastikas. The organisation, led by Jael Jordi Cuixart, condemned the events, as did parties across the political spectrum.
Bé, nosaltres condemnem de forma taxativa i sense cap embut qualsevol agressió, qualsevol atac, qualsevol intent de coartar la llibertat d'expressió de ningú.
This came as the Spanish demands regarding Gibraltar during the Brexit negotiations have had some impact in Catalonia. The government and parliament speaker asked the Spanish president to respect the will of Gibraltarians after Pedro Sánchez says the UK will have to consider sharing sovereignty of the rock. Meanwhile, Gibraltar's government rejects this, and the territory overwhelmingly voted against such a change in the status quo in 2002.
Also today, Catalan comedian Dani Mateo decided to say nothing in court, where he's being investigated for an alleged hate crime and insulting Spanish symbols.
Almidón de maíz.
Mateo blew his nose with the Spanish flag during a TV gag. This was met with harsh criticism, and the actor denounced insults and threats against him and his family. A police union pressed charges against him soon afterward.
Ya se te ha pasado el resfriado. Veo que de repente.
De golpe.
Moving on, doctors and medical staff in primary healthcare are on strike this week across the country, denouncing an excessive workload and poor conditions. The concerns about the healthcare situation in Catalonia aren't new, though. It all started in 2008 with the financial crisis.
Medical staff in Catalonia are on strike, and with an agreement still far off, the stoppage could last until Friday. Thousands of doctors joined the protest, and some even blocked one of Barcelona's main avenues, as well as occupying the headquarters of Catalonia's Health Institute. Unions see it as an unprecedented show of force in a decade-long dispute over excessive workload and poor working conditions.
El temps suficient per garantir una qualitat i una seguretat pels nostres pacients i també per no emmalaltir nosaltres. Aquest és el principal motiu de la vaga i el mantindrem fins al final.
In order to ease the workload, doctors want a cap on visits per day at a maximum 28, with a minimum of 12 minutes for each patient. They also demand the Catalan government reverse the cutbacks from the financial crisis, which would mean hiring 900 new doctors and a salary raise of 30%. But the government has drawn its lines in the sand.
No una via de limitació de visites, que el que vol dir també és limitar
l'accessibilitat.
Putting a limit to the number of visits per day is said to be the most contentious issue, a demand that doctors are not prepared to give up.
Caben un número de visites concrets, no caben infinites visites. Això és el que no acaben d'entendre i no volen acceptar.
In public medical centers, the strike was joined by 45% of staff, according to the government. Unions' estimates are way higher, 77%. But what do patients think?
Els metges no poden realment, és impressionant. Jo vaig veure l'altre dia la llista de la meva metgessa i tenia més de 40 visites, no pot ser.
Resulta que venimos al médico a las 8 de la mañana, que tenemos visita a las 8 y salimos de aquí a las 12 o la 1.
Sanitat i també en educació s'hauria d'invertir al màxim. En això no podem estalviar.
Minimum services will be guaranteed while medical professionals are on strike. If you need to see the doctor, the health department recommends that you call first and check their availability.
Barcelona has long sought to position itself at the forefront of the tech and startup world. Today, the Catalan president visited one of the hubs for this, Pier 01 at Barcelona Tech City. Barcelona Tech City, a private non-profit, aims to give space for all Barcelona-based members of the local and global technology system, like entrepreneurs, startups, investors, and more, a space to develop. Catalan President Quim Torra visited Project Pier 01, where some 1,000 employees for around 100 companies have access to not only working spaces, but activities like workshops, tech breakfasts, and even parties. These months, the Performing Arts Festival Temporada Alta has been providing a wide variety of shows to those interested, and one has drawn quite a lot of controversy. Belgian director Jan Fabre was accused of sexual harassment and sexist and inappropriate behavior. This drew a protest outside the municipal theater in the northern town where his play was being performed. Organizers decided not to shut it down for lack of formal charges, but offered to return ticket holders' money. Activists denounced that the artistic field in which Fabre works shouldn't make a difference when it comes to the accusations, while performers in the show said that the situation is not black and white.
So for me, it's a difficult moment, also for the company, but we believe in the artistic work of Jan because it's also our artistic work, because we are kind of family.
And we end our show today with music, a concert for the popular Catalan pop band Els Amics de les Arts on Friday. And this one was special. It was the last time the four band members played together, as one of them is going out on his own from now on. And it was an emotional moment for many. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.
Hi ha com unes coordenades. Diu que us ho ensenyi, que us ho posi al Google Maps, que el despatx a una mica li fa pensar en algú. Però diu que amb aquestes coses ja se sap. Quan menys t'ho esperes és quan tens un cop de sort. Que ell sempre li parla en català i fot molta gràcia perquè quan la posa al llit hi ha dies que confon. Bona nit i pantaló.